Tonight on your 5 News at 10, after being detained in Houston, Texas, friends and family of Cesar Acosta say they are celebrating, but their fight isn't over just yet. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Because I remember the day I had to choose between buying something healthy or putting gas in my car to take my son to school.
Plus, how one woman is growing a community, all while feeding her own family. But first, you heard it right there. It is a yellow weather alert day. Severe storms have moved through parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, really hitting the panhandles. And right now, they're impacting central Oklahoma. When you take a look at this screen, close to 53,000 people are currently out of power. I've been texting with my family back home. My aunt even said she was one of those people out of power. I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight for your 5 News at 10. I'm Micah Wilson here with meteorologist Stephen Elmore. Stephen, I heard you and Matt talking earlier, saying some weather trends I just don't know about, but I've been hearing about tornado warnings in Oklahoma and strong winds and such, and all of that is moving our direction.
Yeah, we already had confirmed tornadoes on the ground just outside of Oklahoma City and then just outside of...
All right, Stephen, we'll definitely be checking in with you tonight. Well, Fort Smith police say a body was discovered from the Arkansas River earlier tonight. Now, this all happened at Harry E. Kelly River Park. Fort Smith PD are still looking into this and says that it will release more information when it becomes available. Now, you want to be sure to stay here with 5 News for any updates on this developing story. And new tonight here at 10, a Springdale man is finally reunited with his wife. This is an update to a story that we first brought you on Monday. Newlyweds Cesar Acosta and Megan Taylor were separated after the couple's destination wedding in Mexico. And while returning to the U.S., Acosta, he was arrested and detained in Houston, Texas. Tonight, 5 News reporter Jose Carranza takes us to a fundraising event turned homecoming.
News.
Jose, thank you. Now, 5 News did receive a statement from the newlyweds attorney that says Cesar is not fully in the clear just yet, and their understanding is that the government will be moving forward with the removal proceedings. Now, their attorney says now that Cesar is home, the couple is focused on getting back to something resembling a normal life and are hoping to return to a normal level of privacy. Well, dozens gathered outside the Washington County Courthouse yesterday in opposition to Senate Bill 249, which is also known as the LEARNS Act. Now, the rally was organized by the Northwest Arkansas Young Democrats. Fayetteville Senator Greg Leding and activist Derek Van Vogt spoke on Saturday's rally, along with a few educators who say they agree with parts of this bill, but not all of it. The LEARNS Act covers quite a few different topics, including school choice, school safety, and teacher pay. Some educators say that they would like to see a salary increase for support staff included in the bill, and they say they don't like the idea of the school choice program, saying it will only cut funding for public schools. But the senator who filed the bill says that's not the case. Now, the LEARNS Act is now headed to the House after passing in the Senate this past week. Meanwhile, liquor stores across the natural state are facing legal challenges, or some challenges from the state capitol. In 2020, at the height of the pandemic, liquor stores were allowed to deliver alcohol to anyone 21 and up. But in 2021, Act 158 made the change permanent. And now that could change. State Senator Jane English introduced the law that became Act 158, and now she's introducing Senate Bill 284 to get rid of the delivery entirely, something that many liquor stores in Arkansas says does not sit right with them. Now, one store owner says he believes senators need to, quote, slow down a bit.
Really come up with what the reasons are, and if the reasons aren't being addressed, and see if we can't save this service to the community.
The Arkansas Family Council released a statement in support of the bill, saying alcohol delivery is difficult to monitor and it raises concerns about how you prevent things like underage drinking. Well, did you know that agriculture is the largest industry in the natural state? According to the Arkansas Farm Bureau, we have more than 49,000 farms. And tonight, Jalissa Garza introduces us to one woman who is working to increase female farm ownership.
I am considered an